Hello, family. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Waking Butterfly Readings. Much love to my butterflies out there. I want to thank many of you. Your sister is feeling back 100 again. As you see, I was out for a minute, okay? I think I took like a good week and a half break, but I'm feeling much better. I'm so grateful to my butterflies out there, those who cared, who took the time to check my community post and pray for a sister. Prayer changes things. Yes, it does. And so I'm so grateful to my prayer warriors out there. Just know I appreciate you and I love you and I thank you so much. At the end of the day, we are all we have. So that's definitely, pray for one another and keep each other lifted up during these times. So, right? It's always somebody's going through something. So I appreciate many of you. Okay, I thank you so much, my butterflies. As you see today, I am doing a psychic reading on this missing child. It's a 4-year-old Codie Bigsby. Um, this has happened recently, family, okay? Um, all I know is this child was missing January 30th, okay, according to, I had Googled it, so according to Google, I see it like that. This child was missing January 30th. Um, the child lived with his father, okay? And in a, I believe, apartment complex, and there were other children that were also in the home. I don't know how many, to say that, but this child does live with his father, and I believe the mom is in the military. The child does not live with the mom, but the child is staying with his father. Anyway, according to the father, he checked on his child that night. That was the last time he saw his son. Was in the middle of the night, watching on the children. And the next morning, the child was not in the home, okay, according to the phone. So that's pretty much the only information that I have concerning this missing child. Um, I don't know everything, but I do know what I know. Please know that whatever you see and hear, it is allegedly, and this is entertainment purpose only. All right, family. Um, what I'm picking up so far about this case, um, I'm not saying that the mom had anything to do with it. And at this present time, I'm not picking up on the father yet. Okay, I'm picking up on the father from the perspective that he may know something, but as far as actually causing harm to the child, I'm not really picking up on that yet because I haven't really meditated on this case like that yet. What I'm going to do, I'm going to spirit it talking. Let me just say that I am praying this child will be found no matter what, and the fact that there are other children in this home. I'm not trying to put nobody up on the bus, man. I'm not talking about what I'm picking up. But the fact that there are other children in this home, they may know something too. Okay? I'm not picking up this child was abducted yet. I'm picking up more than anything. It could be a possibly cover up from the perspective of could it, this child could have, it could have been an incident within the home where something happened to this child and, you know, um, it could change. Maybe a child injured themselves accidentally, or another child could have possibly harmed this child. You know what I mean? To maybe playing, or something accidentally happened in the home. But anyway, as I stated, I'm going to stay neutral, but the spirit is talking. So, with that being said, let me go ahead and show myself quick and then start with this reading. No butterflies. Thank you for your love and prayers. I appreciate you so much. Let me get situated here, family, okay? Let me get a picture of this child. As I stated, this is my plaque for 4-year-old Codie, okay? He's from Hampton, VA. And what we're going to do, we're going to just keep him lifted up, okay? We know God, all things are possible. And you see your sister back to 100. Let me just say that. To my prayer warriors out there, and I really appreciate you. It's nice to know when people care. And I'm just doing this as a labor of love. This child parents did not ask me to do this reading. Okay, I'm just doing this just because. Okay. picture because the eyes are the ones for us. So family, I'm going to be let me get an idea of which that I'm going to be using real quick. Let me come in the spirit. Okay. So I'm going to be using my Awakened Butterfly Revealing deck for the work deck. Let me use this right here. Okay. And as a backup, I'm going to be using my Awakened Butterfly. It's a backup, okay? It's a backup. A lot of the messages within each deck are very similar, and what I do, I look for repeated messages, okay? There are timelines for our reading. None of this you're going to see is going to be in divine order, but the Spirit is still trying to tell us, it's trying to give us an idea of a part of the theme, the background, as far as, what led up to this child. Yes, okay? So, if I decide to use any of my other backup crime decks, I will, okay? I don't want to make this video too long. I pretty much just want to get to the point. So, let's get this reading for the fly. All right? For the trailer. Turn myself around real quick. Okay. Before I get started, if anybody would like to request a reading since your sister is feeling 100, all right, feel free to email me, all right, requesting a spiritual guidance reading, or if you want a spiritual background reading, you can request for that also, okay, and I can give you information, especially when it comes to people. It's good to get an idea for us in your space. So I said, that's how these people are able to sabotage you. You don't know the true intentions, all right? So it's good to protect yourself, family, okay? As well as relationship ratings I offer. All right, so I'm going to start off using this right here. This is little Codie right here, staring at him. God, the spirit is so strong. It's kind of dark in this room, but it's all good. I make sure many people know what the cards are saying, okay? Because you already saw me shuffle them. So, yeah, man, let me look at this right here. But you know there's always more to the story, okay? And I state no matter what you see here in family, it's not my opinion, okay? It's stay by the spirit. The spirit is trying to tell us a background theme of what was going on, with this child as far as the background of as far as the key players. Okay. Okay. The bottom down here, the bottom down here is pretty much the thing what's going on when it comes to adults in the household down here. It just lets you know about the background of the individual. Okay, so this is pretty much not really coding. This would be the father down here, the thing. Okay, and up here is the head, and you start going more depth into the storyline. Okay, so anyway, right here it says home of the soul, childhood wounds, loss of self, disconnection with others, feelings of emptiness, seek approval, praises, recognition to prove you're good enough. Okay, so you can say the spirit is not speaking from the perspective of a hole in the soul being the father. It could be Codie. Okay, especially if Codie was dealing with trauma within the household. Okay, due to like abuse, if there was like any abuse going on, I would say this could be pertaining to the child. Okay, but if this is not the case, this could be the background of the father. A lot of times things go from one generation to the next if the father has dealt with any type of trauma in his past, shall I say, probably more than the child. But it's either one or the other. Okay, it came out for a reason. All right, as I stated, there's nothing to the father. The spirit is letting us know the background of the child as far as things that could be going on within the household that the child was dealing with as far as trauma due to abuse. Okay, right here, phone communication stop. This pertains to the fact when it comes to communication with the father and somebody. Okay, could possibly be um, phone communication stop with the father or possibly Codie's mother if they thought weren't communicating, but there was some communication that was going on that has stopped. Okay, so it has here phone communication stop. It has here man. Okay, so going to the spirit, something pertaining to phone communication stop pertaining to a man. That man allegedly is Codie's father. All right, I believe his father name is Codie also. You got like Codie Jr. and then you also have the Codie Senior father. Okay, up here it says hint relationship. Okay, keep it private until they know it's permanent. Something about relationship, right? Just keep going. Something about relationship. All I can think of is the father relationship with this child's mother. Okay, but we will continue. All right, we'll continue. The mother, this child's mother did not live in the household. It has here competition and envy. Someone wants them out of the way. Okay, so the father could possibly be in another relationship. All right, so let's keep all of this um, as a fact. All right, something about competition and envy, and somebody wanting somebody out the way. And so far, this child is missing. Right, they are in denial, turns a blind eye to what's going on. Someone is in denial, turning a blind eye to what's going on. Hmm. Yep, look at it. I want them to leave me alone, dealing with harassment and assault. The only person I can think of, family, would be this child saying, I want them to leave me alone. Who is them? Okay? Seems like to me this child was being bullied and assaulted within the home, okay? By someone. I don't feel like it has here the head disruption, power struggle, and conflict. So there was some power struggle and conflict within the household, okay? That this child was living in, okay? Now the head is always the parent. This child lived with his father. So the father is the head of the household. So there was some power struggle that was going on within the household pertaining to the father, okay, and dealing with his children, and also as well as Cody. It has here in the middle, it says question neighbors, meaning to say neighbors know something. Neighbors may have heard something, okay? But the spirit says question the neighbor. Obviously, the neighbor, somebody knows something, okay? Somebody heard something. Somebody may have seen something, all right? According to the spirit, the neighbor needs to be questioned. All right. So far, what I'm getting already, family, you know, as I stated in the beginning, I wanted to stay neutral. I didn't want to be blaming anybody. 'Cause I know accidents can happen and people do cover stuff up. Let me just say that. Kids children can't hurt themselves, and a lot of times people panic and they try to cover things up. And then sometimes children be playing rough with each other and parents, try to cover things up, all right? Especially when they have other children in the household. It can be also with other, relationships. You know what I mean? Try to cover things up. But anyway, so far what the spirit is showing me, family, in the present, and everything I'm saying is allegedly. I got here man. Okay, the only man that's popping up in my spirit is the father. Um, it has here like a communication has stopped. Okay, with this man. Okay, that communication has stopped, and also with this man. Okay, got some issues. All right, hold the soul, got dealing with some issues. Okay, and not only him, possibly this child could have been traumatized as well due to some type of abuse that could have allegedly been going on. Okay, um, but there was some power struggle within the household. We see that. We also get in here a hint something about relationships that's playing a factor. Now, I don't know if these children all have the same parents, because Cody mother was not living in the household. This child was living with her father. But it was stated that other children were living in the household also. Are these other children this child siblings, or was the father in another relationship with someone that also had children living there? And I'm only saying that because we look up a key word, it says hint relationship. Okay? It doesn't really have to be keeping it private and all of that. But a lot of times the spirit give us, key words to look at, something about relationship. And then we know other children are in the household. And then you're looking at this right here, something about competition and envy. Okay, someone wants to out the way. Okay, allegedly we're not dealing with the father. It could be who the father was involved with. All right, or maybe their child in the household. But we'll continue. Okay, at the end of the day, somebody knows something because the way this is looking right here, somebody knows something. Somebody's so definitely covering up. Cody take the story and they continue disappearing. Tell your story, they continue disappearing. Tell your story, baby. They continue disappearing. Okay, turning these cards around. Now, a lot of things I'm seeing here may not pertain to a lot. I'm seeing things in the dark. A lot of times, spirit reveals other hidden things that was going on behind the scenes. They may not really pertain to why this child was missing. Keep all of that in mind, okay? But this information is coming out for a reason. I'm always having family members watching, and they would know what the information. They would know what the spirit is saying. I might not know why certain information come out, but the loved one and the family members that are also close to this case, they would know. Okay, they would know. All right, thank you, Spirit. I received already confirmation of what I've already stated. As you see here, drama and abuse at the home. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. This is the culprit right here, family. Drama and abuse at the home. And we also know that there's also a lot of conflict and power struggle that's going on in the home also. So, not only just with the children, I'm sure, with the father relationships, okay, when it comes to the females as well, the chaos and the drama. It was a lot of chaos and drama that was going on within this household surrounding this child also, okay? All right, so this is a tense relationship, seeing someone new. So the dad was seeing somebody else, all right, allegedly, okay? This is a tense relationship. Okay, this is how somebody's feeling. Pride, satisfaction for one own achievement. The fact that this child is out the way, this is how somebody is feeling, as though they have accomplished something. Okay? Right now, they're trying to, watch their ass, you know what I mean? Trying to cover their ass, shall I say. So it's all a blow over. Let me just say that. And where authorities are not looking at them, let me just say that. This is how they're feeling as far as, what they have achieved as far as the child being out the picture. And then look what's behind it. Look at that. Look at that. Man. Look how those two go together. Phone communication stop with somebody. And then look here, seeing someone new. See that? Is it phone communication stop with the mother and the father is seeing somebody new? Okay? Or was the father already in a relationship and the phone communication stop with that particular individual and he's seeing somebody new? You know what I mean? All right? Then right here, these were the first two calls that came out. See that? See how the person have a hole in their soul, how they have issues and they have a lot of those shadow aspects of them that needs to be healed. And when it's not, it shows out and stuff like this. See, drama, abuse, conflict, right? Let's continue. Okay. It has here neighborhood close to home. According to the spirit, this child is near close the location of baby. I'm calling him baby Codie. According to spirit, baby Codie is close by in the neighborhood, so he's not that far. Okay, he is not that far. I am praying this child will be found alive, family. Okay, I really don't want to be saying yay or nay, but he doesn't look good. He does not look good. But I am going to stay prayerful that he will be found alive. But right now, I'm just not sensing it. Okay, I'm just not sensing it right now. So I'm just going to say it like this: this child location, I'm sensing is very still close by in the neighborhood of the spirit. All right. So once the spirit is child is still in the neighborhood, close to the home. Okay, he's well hidden. Somebody hidden this child. It has here child will be found. There's hope. The spirit always feels his car whether the child is alive or not. Okay, but according to the spirit, he will be found. Authorities are going to find him. Okay, soon and very soon. Hopefully, anywhere from now before 3 weeks is up, but this child will be found very soon. Okay, no matter what. Okay, the plot thickens. Someone's doing a favor for the other. Partnership alliance. Wow. So we did see the relationship card. We did see the relationship card. So you're looking at two people, family, that can be in the know. Okay? Two people that can be in the know. We got man, and I'm sure that it could be another. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say female yet. I haven't seen it yet. I'm trying to speak talking, but it says someone is doing a favor for the other. That's pretty much like one person keep their hand clean while the other one's helping to clean it up. Is what I mean. You know how people do so they can have an alibi. They have somebody else to clean up for them. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're looking at the possibility of two people involved or in the know. All right, could possibly, the father and someone else could be in the know of this child location, whereabouts. All right, here we go. This right here is talking about relationships again. Found out about his secret gossip, someone's cheating. Either the father's cheating or the father found out whomever he was seeing is cheating, okay? This is background information the spirit's revealing, that's all. And you'd be surprised, family, why the spirit reveals certain things. Can you imagine the person being in a relationship and they take things out on children because, due to conflict and chaos that's going on within the household? You'd be surprised how people take things out on children. All right. So this kind of information comes out for a reason. And a lot of times people try to get back at the other parent also. Okay. And they take things out on the children. It has here ran away from home, feels powerless. Now you could say baby Codie, due to the power struggle and the drama that was going on, the conflict in the home. You could say that this child ran away. Okay, you can say that. Or this child felt powerless. Okay, because we also saw this right here. See, this was in front of it. Head disruption. The head disruption is the father. Okay, that's the head of the household. But there was a lot of what? Power struggle and conflict going on in the household too. So this child could have maybe wanted to run away from the home. Not saying that the child did, but also when this card comes out, it can let me know that the child was running from the parent as well. You know what I mean? You know how like a parent trying to discipline the child or whatever, and the child takes off running, within the household or wherever the conflict was going on. It can mean this also. So either the child ran away before trying to get away from the head, which is the father, okay, or whomever that was in the household that was considered as an adult, all right? Or during the time of the conflict, the child felt powerless and wanted to run away. Okay, because they're saying that this happened on on the 30th, but according to the authorities trying to say that there's a good chance it could have happened Sunday. The day before. Basically, this is trying to say that the story was not adding up. It has here selling out. Somebody's a sellout, lacking integrity, not using power or talent for the highest good of others. When it comes to power, I think about authority. I think about authority. The ultimate authority is the parent. Okay, so for the spirit, the parent, their characteristic is pretty much a sellout. Okay, pretty much abusing their power, right? What I mean, just abusing their power as being the parent authority. Um, his spirit told me to continue. Okay, a lot of other information starting to come out. But, give me a okay, all right. Okay, turn these cards around. All right, down here. Remember before we saw this card, this card right here shows up. It says what drama and abuse right here. It says drama and abuse at the home. Okay, that showed up first. Behind that one, it says here the need to travel and get away. All right. Now you could say the father feels the need to travel to get away. Okay, since he's the head. Well, I want to know if was somebody else living in the household. Did the father have a living girlfriend staying there, or someone that he was seeing that spends the night in the household? I'm just saying because it has here the need to travel and get away. This is how somebody feels. Okay, somebody feels like this. They want to get away. All right, and we did see something about someone seeing the father is seeing someone new. Okay, it has here met on a dating site, and I mean, and I'm going to say allegedly. Okay, we did according to spirit, it was revealing that something about cheating, cheating. Let me just say that if the father was not involved with Codie's mother, as far as still seeing Codie's mother, whomever the father was involved with, there was some relationship issues that were going on there. Let me just say that. Meaning the father allegedly could have been seeing somebody else. It has him met on a dating site. Okay. All right. It has here the need for closure, desire answers to make a decision. You say allegedly this is the father feeling the need closure with whomever it was that he was seeing, whether it was Codie's mother or somebody else. All right. This is from one. Well, I think this card right here, it lets me know about relationship and people breaking up and they seeking closure. Okay, and a lot of times people meet up due to seeking closure and like, pertaining to relationships. All right, so I'm definitely giving relationship vibes. The only thing I can think of is pertaining to relationship between Codie's mother, who's the absent parent in this scenario, and the father, as far as that's the head who this child was staying with. Okay, I'm hoping that this father was trying to get the mother back. I caused harm to this child. Okay, it has him moving forward, not looking back, moving on. This is how somebody's feeling. Okay, somebody really want to move forward, and they want this behind them. Okay, somebody really wants to move forward and put this behind them. Spirit is letting us know about working together, partnership. Now, who could that be? Is it Codie's mother and the father, working together, partnership, or is this the father and somebody else working together, partnership? Having something to do with this child being missing. Right? This is how somebody's feeling. I want to be respected. Someone was not feeling respected in the relationship. Okay. Going to spirit and keep the eye on the dad. They keep the eye on him. It says, watch their action. They say one thing and do another. All right. It has here female, child, teen, baby. All right. That's what I was pretty much wanting to know about who was all living in the household. All I know is there were other children that were in the household as well. Okay, family. It has their female. A lot of times when I get this card, it can be letting us know about a female, the female child, a female teen, or female baby. Something about female. Now, the spirit is revealing this for a reason. If I was wondering, also, could this child could possibly, it could have been possibly been an accident with this child and another child in the household. Is there a female child in the household? Whether it be a female baby or a female teenager or a young child in the household as a female, because this popped up also something about a female child. Okay, and behind that card was his disruption, power struggle, and conflict. Okay, and we know the head is always the parent. Okay, and behind that one is female child. Okay, it just depends on what the spirit is trying to convey. You know, who the spirit is talking about? Is it talking about a female child, teen, or baby? Okay, because there were other children that were in the household. So something about a female child. It has right here had a fight with their spouse. Now it probably wasn't no particular fight with a spouse. A lot of times the spirit give us like key words to look at. Oh, I'm picking up here something about a fight that broke out within the household. Okay, it was some type of fight that had broke out in the household. right? Fight slash conflict. According to spirit, we are complete with this dead. Okay. So what I'm getting right now when it comes to the adult, okay, whomever the key players are, and we'll say the father, I'm getting, like I say, relationship theme, whether it be the father and his relationship with this child's mother who was not living in the household, okay, or the child's father and another female that he could possibly be seen, okay? Because I'm also picking up, behind the scenes, things pertaining to relationship when it comes to cheating and all of that, which may not have anything to do with why this child went missing, but the spirit feels for a reason, okay? So there was some cheating, rumors of cheating going on, and as I stated, you'd be surprised how a lot of these things can escalate when it comes to, children in the household being in the middle of drama and chaos going on with adults, okay? So this what I'm getting with this part right here. But as far as in the know, we're looking at partnership alliance, we're looking at two people that are in the know and can play a big part as far as why this child went missing. Okay. So anyway, I'm through with this deck right here. I'm going to go ahead and move on to my other deck. So what I'm doing, I'm just pretty much seeking confirmation of what we already know. So I'm going to use my butterfly deck right here real quick. My experience seeking clarity about the disappearance of Codie. We'll get up to the disappearance of Codie. Additional clarity. Now we get to the disappearance of baby Codie. We'll go to Codie. Take us to Codie. We get to disappearance. And I don't know why this popped up in my spirit, and everything I'm saying is allegedly family, but it's a good chance. The fact that this child's mother was not in the house, I don't know if she used to stay in the household, and maybe the mother and the father went their separate ways, and the father could have had maybe a vendetta against this child's mother. Because I am picking up that allegedly that he does have some type of mental conflict, dealing with some emotional issues. Um, because the spirit let us know about drama and chaos that's going on in the household, and also abuse and fights that were going on within the household also. Okay, I'm hoping that I'm wrong, but this child could possibly be in um, liability to someone, um, allegedly to the father due to the fact of conflict that was going on between the father and this child's mother. Okay, and if that's not the case, I'm going to dispute the talk. If that's not the case, looking at relationships, whether the father could have been in a relationship with somebody else, and sometimes a lot of other people have issues with the church. You know what I mean? They might want that child out the way because we did see competition and envy. Okay, we saw all of that. So anyway, let's continue. Okay. I'm trying to throw some scenarios out there. At the end of the day, it was drama and conflict going on within the household, period, right? And yes, the father know more than what he's saying, right? That all of that's coming out in the reading. The father definitely know more than what he's saying, and pretty much this is the cover up. Yeah, yep, yep, yep. Okay. This is pretty much, as I stated, the bottom is the theme, okay? And remember, pay attention to repeated messages. Right here, this is the shopper color. Let me turn the light on, family. I apologize. It's getting kind of dark in my room. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, butterfly, thank you for being very patient. I appreciate you. Alright, this right here is chapter color orange. It represents creativity, addiction, as well as sexuality. Okay, this is pretty much a background theme of the spirit reveals for a reason. Okay, something about creativity, addiction. So, what I'm picking up is, someone definitely has an addiction. Okay, it could be a sexual addiction that's in the household, or they like to drink, or possibly a little drugs, or whatever. But it pops up for a reason. Okay, pop up for a reason. So this is the theme as far as pertaining to this case, right? Creativity, addiction, and sexuality. But what's popping up in my spirit more than anything is somebody which allegedly the father has some type of addiction. Okay, for the most part, probably drinking or drugs or background. It has here ignorance, do not listen. Okay, according to the spirit, somebody likes the wide path. Okay, the wide path, not making wise choices on the path of destruction. So the head has been very foolish due to their thinking, not making wise choices, and then all that is due to addictions. All right, and the person under influence is not going to make good choices. Okay, according to the spirit, somebody has problem-solving skills. So allegedly, the father most likely has a problem-solving skills as far as background. Somebody has it. Probably a fix or someone likes to paint or look good at fixing things. Right, right here, somebody is knowledgeable and intelligent. This is just a background characteristic of an individual. Right, a joker is, I call it the joker is somebody that can be a potential suspect. Okay, it has here joker cannot be trusted. They wear a mask full of deception and lies. The only one that's doing all the talking right now is the father. Okay, that I know that has been talking to the authorities. So that being said, whatever story the father's spinning, obviously it's not accurate at all. It's not being true. It's not being true. And I'm sure the cops are smelling the lies. Okay, this is the Pope. Remember what we talked about? Remember the spirit was revealing the theme of this case pertaining to relationship. It has been somebody romanticizing the pain. So allegedly, the father is romanticizing the pain took this child's mother. They are no longer together. Okay, it has here romanticizing the pain. This is how someone is feeling. Or say allegedly the father is feeling of grief, deep sorrow, misery, and sadness. Now, if many of you remember the card that it said child, I think it said female, and it said female, child, teen, or baby. Now, it's a good chance. I will also pick up on a child in the household know what happened to this child. Okay, not saying that a child in the household did anything to this child, but I'm sensing that there's a child in the household that knows what happened to this child. Okay, and we did see female child. Okay, whomever this female child is, they need to be questioned because, see, I don't know how old that child is, but the spirit is bring up in this reading female child. At the end of the day, that female child knows something. Not saying the child did anything, okay, but knows something. They have seen something, or may have heard something, okay? And look at that. So we're getting ready to move forward positively in a relationship, or they got their eye on someone that has caught their full attention. So here we go, something about relationships. Now somebody right here wants to move forward. also somebody that's also romanticized on the past. Maybe the mom allegedly wants to move on because she's no longer in the picture. She wasn't even living there when the time this child went missing. But somebody's romanticized on the past, and then somebody's also moving forward and seeing somebody on the side also. Okay, so they could be the mom seeing somebody. Somebody, I'm sure somebody got an issue with it also. Okay, the spiritual book I completed this deck right here. I'm going to use one more deck and I'm going to end this reading. Because I pretty much already have an idea kind of what went down, but I'm letting the spirit talk with family. I really like to add to my reading. I like to the spirit. I'm going to use one more deck. I am seeking additional clarity. These right here are like my homemade crime decks. Okay. It helps me to get additional clarity as well as confirmation of what I've been picking up on when it comes to my cases. Okay. See the spirit. The spirit give me the okay right here. I want to say this if maybe Codie parents or loved ones have to keep watching. I'm praying that your loved one will be found safely and definitely no matter what. Okay, I can just keep on in prayer. Thank you, child. Be found. Okay, I just want to say that. And according to the spirit, the child will be found. How will the child be found? That's another story. According to the spirit, the child is still in the area. Okay, still in the close by in the area, right? Somewhere hidden, like, okay. On the top, get him to come back out, right? Okay. At the end of the day, family, we still dealing with partnership alliance, all right? It doesn't mean two people actually cause harm to the child or cause the child to go missing, but two people are in the know, all right? And I feel more than anything, the dad and somebody else, all right? Whoever that other individual is, whether they help the dad or they just in the know as far as with his child whereabouts, okay? Anything that I have up here that I feel could be a little too much, probably disrespectful to the family, I'm not going to show it, okay? I feel like all information is not good information. And I pretty much want to stick to the theme and the story of this reading. I don't want, I just never know what the spirit I'm still getting a lot of relationship things. Um, I'm not gonna show you this one. This is thing to relationship. I want to stick to the topic. You know what I mean? Okay. Let me add on. This right here just let me know more about inside things going on in a relationship. But to me, it has nothing to do with this case. That's all. I'm not trying to be all about business like that because I can care less. I just want to stick to the information pertaining to the child whereabouts. All right. Remember, family pictures repeated messages. Okay, certain keywords that stands out. It has here travel on the go adventure, and we did see the other cards. It's just something about travel, how somebody wants to get away, okay, and travel. It could be the mom. Spirit could be talking about Codie's mom. Is not in the picture because she wasn't living. She wasn't there at the time when this happened. Okay, according to the authorities. It has here travel on the go adventure. I just more than anything, this is normal right here. The spirit let us know that she traveled. It has here mixing business with pleasure, whatever that means. We did see partnership alliance, okay? Two people that are coming together for common goal. Okay? It has here running a game slash scam on them being used. I'm sorry, being lied to and used. Okay? So it's the keyword you have to look for, right? Um, but anyway, showing what the spirit feel there's something about running a game slash scam and someone being lied on. Okay? It has here enjoying personal time away from each other. So if Codie's mother and father were at an item at one time, um, but the spirit, she doing her and he's doing him. Okay, it has here enjoying personal time away from each other. All right, it has here temptation, has addiction. Okay, we did see the orange card that popped up, the orange card represents creativity, addiction and sexuality. So it's playing a big part, family. Okay, it's playing a big part when it comes to the head of the household, which is the father. Okay, the father definitely has some type of addiction, to be sexual, alcohol. Okay, the spirit is really for a reason because they really have a lot of chaos and drama going on in the household, and you are under substance, that adds on to it, right? It can cause the household to be chaotic. Yes, you're broken hearted, like for the broken hearted to this child, then this. And I feel more than anything, this is friendly. This is a spirit feeling this child characteristic. They be called very friendly. It might be so disappointed, though. I'm sure very playful. Right? Look at that. Look at that. Physical and emotional abuse. This child went through in the household. Okay, I'm busy. This child was dealing with conflict, trauma in the household today. What the spirit of physical, emotional abuse in the household. This child was dealing with. See, this dick right here backs me up. Yeah, what you see, confirmation when it comes to my other things. Right here, it says, see it, family. I apologize, you can't open your phone first. I'm going to read it. Some of the words are very glossy, like it has here body slash person outside outside neighbor. Now, my other deck said that the child was close by in the neighborhood. At the end of the day, the child is still not that far. Okay, still not that far. He's still in the neighborhood, or maybe a little outside the neighborhood. He's not that far at all. Okay, the key word is body. It says body slash person. And then also another key word says outside. I'm sensing that this child is outside. Okay, not inside but outside. Could possibly be outside in the evidence. Okay, allegedly. Okay? This key word you have to look for. Stand out to me mostly is body slash person outside. That's what stand out to me most. Yeah, it was definitely some abuse that was going on in that household. That child's around by nothing but chaos and drama in that household. I'm telling you that right now. Bless his heart. Oh my goodness. That's why we saw the card that said something about feeling helpless and he wanted to run away. He probably did want to run away because it was nothing but drama and chaos going on in the household. And then was other children in the household. And then this child dealing with adults, allegedly acting a fool in the household. That could possibly be on substance. It was just a lot going on surrounding this child. It has here very ambitious. This popping up for a reason, and when I get this card right here, I think about the mother. I think about the mother of this child that was not living in the household. Okay, in front of it, it has here travel on the go adventure. This is the mom. I think the mom was in the military. Okay, so she's pretty much on the go doing her, and of course, the spirit she's very ambitious. Okay. According to spirit, it has here somebody is very silent. They are silent because they choose to be their choice. So somebody is staying silent. They know more than what they are saying. Okay, and they choose not to say anything. It could be possibly one of the children in the household, as I stated. And then we did see partnership alliance. So somebody else is in the know and they're not saying anything. Okay. And this is the second time I'm seeing this hint, keeping it private until they know it's permanent. So this just pretty much pertains to relationships, all right? And then, like I said, you got to pay attention to the key words. It says keeping it private, keeping it. That's one that's not speaking up on certain things. They're keeping things for themselves. Okay, just like saying a person is a private individual. That's someone that just they tell you the very minimum and nothing more. Okay, unless you ask. And we did see the card that said somebody wanted to move on. Okay, it has here I want out. It has here they want out a way of escape. You can say if somebody wants a way of escape as far as not wanting to be in the middle of this situation, as far as them going down, or you can look at it, this child probably wanted out a way of escape as far as living with their parent. Okay, it says they want out a way of escape. You could say this could have been baby Codie wanted a way of escape out of that household because so much drama was going on. Okay, that's how you look at it. or the mom, or could be pertaining to the mom. That's why she left. Probably due to how the relationship was rocky with the mom and the father. All right, I believe this is the mom. They know their worth and value. We did see the card say something about how somebody wants to be respected. All right, it has here victim consciousness. This is someone they see themselves as the victim of negative actions of others. So someone is playing the victim. They have a victim consciousness mentality about them. And I'm not gonna say who that is, man. If you can be the judge when it comes to that. It has here come in danger, protect yourself. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know who the spirit is talking about. So basically, due to the conflict and drama that was going on in the household, this child was in the crossfire. This child was in the crossfire. Okay, it says come in danger, protect yourself. And in front of this card right here was friendly. The spirit let us know baby Codie was very friendly. Not only is baby Codie very friendly, up here it says they want out a way of escape. This child was surrounded by drama and chaos. This child wanted to run away, okay? This child wanted out of that household. There was just too much drama going on in the household. Look at that. Come in danger. Protect yourself. So this was something that was going to happen eventually anyway, family. It was a matter of time, okay? I don't know what was going on with that dad, allegedly, but it looked like he was a ticking time bomb. In this particular timeline right here, it has here feeling and thinking positive. This is how somebody was. This is how somebody was feeling and thinking. Okay, in this particular timeline. Or you can say maybe baby Cody was feeling like that on that fatal day. According to the spirit, somebody was very possessive. Don't take a rocket scientist to know who that is, but let me be the judge, okay? This child was living with his father. So we're looking at if someone is possessive, they also a control freak. According to the spirit, the father, they know the truth. And then look in front of that one. They are silenced because they choose to be their choice. So the father's only telling very minimum and keeping a lot to himself. This let us know the background as far as the relations that was going on with the dad. All right, into spirit, uncommitted. It has here adult services. This really, this letting me know the key word is adult. Okay, adult is the culprit. All right, the adult is the culprit as far as why this child went missing. Okay, it's the key words that I looked for. All right. It has here something about they took the bait was con, whatever that means. This is pertaining to relationship. It has here being used for benefits. Now, let me say this also. We know children can be used as benefits also. Let me just say that. Okay, you do have parents that have a lot of children, for the sole purpose of benefits. Okay, for money. Let me just say that. But this did pop up for a reason, and I'm sure Dad love his children, but this right here popped up for a reason, being used for benefits. So, I'm just gonna let it sit there because this is not my opinion. It came out for a reason, being used for benefits. And parents do, you know, or the children they have, the more income, if you know what I mean. Okay, according to the spirit, life has been tough lately, struggles. So the dad has been dealing with some struggles, and all of that, can add stress to an individual. How do they choose to deal with that stress? It's a whole nother ball game. Right here again, dishonesty. The father is being dishonest when it comes to his story. And also what was up under it. I think I left this one out also. It says not being peaceful creates conflict. So the fact that the father was dealing with a lot in his personal life, okay? Let's look at these two. The fact that the father was dealing with a lot in his own personal life, okay? I truly believe it spilled on over to his children. And as I stated, this child just happened to be in the crossfire of the frustration and, inner conflict that was going on with the dad, okay? It has here not being peaceful, create conflict. See that? On the bottom, it says life has been tough lately. So if you look at this right here, and then you look at this, it all adds up, okay? Not being peaceful, create conflict. And when like I know, family, you don't have inner peace, you ain't right on the inside, and other people have to deal with your wrath. When you don't have peace on the inside, they too don't have peace. Okay? According to the spirit, wants financial benefits. Somebody does. So we did see being used for benefits. It has here wants financial benefits. And that could be allegedly why the child was staying with the father. I'm not sure. But it came out for a reason. So let me see if Spirit want me to go around one more time. Are we complete, Spirit? All right, family, I'm going to go around one more time. All right, it has here truthful. Excuse me. The only thing I think of is family. You are receiving the truth today. Okay. Let me look on here. This is the first deck that came out. So if you look at everything, it has here. Hold on. As far as being in order, I believe this is pertaining to the mom. So it has here travel on the go. Okay. Very ambitious. Okay, it does have here possessive. Okay, so the mom could be, a little possessive. And it has here truthful. So if there was a question of mom, according to spirit, she would be truthful, okay? but Trooper did come out right here. Okay, it has here life is unbalanced, out of order. Somebody' life is. Allegedly could be the father. And then in front of that one, it has here they know the truth. Okay. We have here longing for someone, a strong feeling of need or desire for someone or something. So this is someone who's longing for some attention, okay? It has here it has here scammer preying on people, good intentions. It has here something about a friend. And we did see partnership alliance, okay? So something about a friend, dad friend, okay? It has here somebody loves drama. It has here trusting. According to the spirit, baby Codie was very trusting. But not only that, in front of it, it has here come in danger, protect yourself. See that? Come in danger, protect yourself. And the spirit let us know this child was very trusting. So it looked like, like if somebody was the stranger was talking to him, according to the spirit, he probably would walk up to him and talk to him and everything. Because according to the spirit, he's very trusting. Some children wouldn't go up to you like that, but but a lot of children are aware of the danger of talking to strangers. They'll back off or run off or something. But according to the spirit, whatever went down on that fatal day, um, this child was not aware of the danger. It said, "Come in danger, protect yourself." And then it has here, look, trusting. He's very trusting. And then we also saw question neighbors. I'm sure a neighbor may have seen something and not really realizing what they was actually seeing. Okay, it has here steady and reliable. And then it has here situation encounter a stranger that they cross paths. So I don't know if the father knew someone. Cause it does, like I said, we did see partnership alliance. We saw that, and then we saw something about scammer preying on people good intentions. We saw that too. See that scammer preying on people good intentions. Now that doesn't have to be a stranger. That still can be a parent. You know, as far as playing a role. Wearing the mask. But the spirit is just pretty much let us know that this child also was very very friendly as well. Okay. Would probably walk up to you and talk to you, or um he wasn't very standoffish. It could be another scenario as far as this child talking to a stranger as well, because he was very friendly. That's just a point I'm trying to make. I'm not going to show this one. That just pertains to relationships. We don't need to know all of that. All right, I think I'm going to stop right here, family. I don't want to keep going on and on. I just, unless the spirit tells me to. Okay, look right here. Hold on, family. Hold on. All right, family. My daughter asked me a question. Anyway, it has here ignore the signs and wake up call. It has here careless lifestyle, fooling around. A lot of this is, like I stated, pertaining to relationships. That just due to someone making wrong choices. Okay, that can not only affect them but affect their decision making and their children as well. 'Cause we did see in front of it, life is unbalanced and out of order, and the spirit is pretty much letting us know about the head, which is the father. All right, this is somebody sleepless nights, racing thoughts, expecting the worst, the need to release fears, regret, and guilt. So somebody's feeling regret and guilt due to what has transpired. It has right here picking up the pieces, restores one's life to a normal situation. So somebody, as I stated, wants to move forward. All right, and they want pretty much want to restore their life back to normal, back to some what's considered normalcy for them. All right, I don't know if it's too much, probably too many children in the household or what, but somebody was definitely feeling overwhelmed. Now, this is the kicker right here. It says infertility. When I get this card right here pertaining to a child family, it lets me know about the end of a loss, okay, end of a life of an individual, the end of a child, terminate, abort. It lets me know about the. I'm sorry, I done dropped the card. I apologize. This card just basically let me know about the end of a life of a child, okay, and all the scenarios that could be, whether it be due to abortion or someone causing harm to a child, terminating the life of a child, okay. We're going to pray that this child will be found alive, okay, but it has here terminate, so there's a good chance the child may be deceased, okay, but we're going to hope for the best. But if that's not the case, the father may have could have gotten somebody pregnant, and that individual could have lost a child. Okay, it's one or the other. We did in front of that, in front of this card right here is friend. Okay, the friend of the father. All right, and then it has here infertility. And you could say the friend of the father could have caused harm to this child, allegedly, due to terminating the child, or the friend of the father could have been pregnant and lost their child. Okay, it's one or the other due to um, abortion or miscarriage. It has here struggle. We're seeing struggles popping up again. Struggles, competing, long term goals. Let me see. We have here when it comes to relationship, it has here abusive relationships, mentally and emotionally abusive relationships. So at the end of the day, we looking at some abuse that was going on. Period. Okay, whether it be in the household or definitely in these so-called relationships that the father was in. Okay, according to the spirit, it has here not reliable. Somebody has a background artist. Somebody has an artist background, whether they like to sing or maybe they like music or they like to paint. I'm going to do 6 more spreads, and I'm going to end this reading. Anything else the spirit wants me to know about the disappearance of Codie? I already know that already. Hold on, family. I'm getting information, but a lot of this pertains to relationships, and I'm trying to avoid putting that kind of information out. If you know what I mean, because I really want to stick to the storyline. I'll go ahead and let this one ride. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure what that means, but I'll let it ride. All right, family. I'm through with this reading. Um, a lot of this, um, just letting me know about this child. It say this child tries to avoid conflict and drama. Okay, I'm sure he was trying to keep his distance from a lot of the drama that was going on in the household. Um, I don't know what this means. It came out. It say saw something became targeted. Whatever that means. If it ain't pertaining to the child, it could be the adults in the household. Okay. Um, Something about agreeable to change, and we did see that how somebody was longing for change because their life was very they were dealing with a lot of struggles, financial struggles. Let me just say that. I don't know what this means, family. It has here something enjoyable that is related to work. The spirit is trying to tell us something. I just don't know what this means. Okay, a lot of times when cards come out and I don't know what they mean, I still try to show it anyway because it could be a key clue to where this child could be. Let me just say that. But it has here something enjoyable that is related to work. And all I could think of is we saw that pertaining to the suspect, they have a background as far as having, a artist um, background. Um, and life skills, something about life skills as well. Okay, so this child could be somewhere pertaining. This child location could be somewhere close by pertaining to, allegedly the father or whomever took this child their work near their work area where they work at. Okay, but definitely close by in the area. All right, something related to work. Okay, and it has here, you can't hardly see it. It says fear of confrontation, and I'm sure this is baby Cody. He didn't care for the drama that was going on. I'm sure if anything, that he ran from it. Okay, fear of confrontation, and it just keep popping up. Enjoying personal time away. This is somebody, probably the mom, enjoying personal time away. Um, this right here says reflecting at a crossroad in their life, which path to take. So somebody was definitely was at a crossroad in their life due to their dealing with struggles and challenges in their lives. All right, they're trying to figure things out. And you could tell they also had a decision to make. And why this came out, I don't know, but the spirit have a reason for everything. It says, "I'm only with them for their money and benefits." You can say this pertains to relationships, or this child was taken to the home for money and benefits. Okay, so either one or the other. All right. At the end of the day, a lot of this is pertaining to relationships things as well. Okay, as I stated, whether it be with the father and his personal, relations with this child's mother, or the father and his relationship with his, significant other, whomever that is. Okay. But anyway, I didn't mean to make this video. I didn't mean to make this video that long, family. Um, at the end of the day, this child is missing. I am praying that this child will be found. Um, and according to the spirit, this child will be found. Okay? According to the spirit, this child will be found. Let me see something real quick. This is another deck. I just want to see something real quick. Hold on. I'm just seeking additional clarity. That's all. Hold on. Okay, we have here fake friend. And we did see the friend card pop up. And we do know there's some partnership that was going on, all right? Two people that are in the know. And you'd be surprised people try to get back at people too, family. Okay? Why they do what they do. A lot of times they try to get back at people. Okay, we did see that somebody don't have inner peace. Okay, the spirit said whoever the individual is, they make their own choices and decisions. Okay, let's pray that this is not true. Okay, it has here, excuse me, it has here drink was tampered with drugs. Let's pray that this child did not uh, get their hands on any kind of liquid that was tampered with. Okay, but it came out for a reason. All right, and the authorities will only know this to be true only when this child is found. Okay, but this did come out for a reason. Okay, because we did see something about addictions due to a person like to drink and do drugs, all of that. Okay, so this is a big time allegedly, but it did pop out. It has here situation, personal relationships, spouse or partner, lover. Okay. Oh Lord, it's just some information popping up about people. I can care less because it has nothing to do with the case. A lot of things, spirit revealing backgrounds of individual, especially the females that the father could have been involved with. I'm not sure that. I'm trying to seek additional clarity. Anything the spirit wants to know concerning this child disappearance. Okay, it has here, excuse me, isolating their partner from others, a control freak. Now, it doesn't have to be a partner, whomever that knows the whereabouts of this child, they're pretty much isolating this child from the partner. Um, that's pretty much what this card is letting us know. As I said, we are looking at a partnership alliance, but also with the partnership, you know, whomever that the father was involved with could play a big part in knowing the whereabouts of this child. And this card just let me know that whomever knows the location of this child, they're isolating this child from the part from the partner, which could be the father or the mother of baby Cody. Okay, basically, spirit is saying this child is isolated. This child is by themselves. They're isolated. And they just let me know about the relationships, how only one person is um committed in the relationship and the other one is not. It says only one partner prioritized not coming together as a team. Anyway, I'm going to end this reading because I keep getting the same messages keep popping up. Not happy. They are longing for change, a new path. And so at the end of the day, somebody was not happy. All right. This child was living with his father. And obviously, the father was dealing with some struggles and some challenges in his life. He had some issues. And I'm not trying to throw the dad up under the bus, but at the end of the day, it starts with the dad and it ends with the dad. This child was living with the father, and the father was the one. It was the one letting the authorities know that this child went missing, and he was last seen in the middle of the night, according to the father. And all of a sudden, the father woke up the next day. Out of all the children, this child was missing. Okay, this child is the one that's not in the household, but the other children were in the household. So at the end of the day, family, a lot of the other information, that's coming out, it just let me know that two people are in the know at the end of the day, whether it be dad and somebody else. And I'm once again, I'm not gonna say dad, harm this child, but dad is in the know, and dad know more than what he's saying. So, and dad is also part of the cover up because the spirit is revealing that to me. Okay, um, but I do believe that this child is close by in the neighborhood, not that far, and definitely outside somewhere. Okay, um, I'm not saying that this child is any inside a building or anything. I'm sensing more than anything this child is outside. For some reason, I keep getting outside. Okay, now what those elements are, only God knows. But anyway, I'm just gonna hope for the best. I did get, drink was tampered with, whatever that means. Um, Obviously, there's more to the story. Um, the main thing I'm getting the main thing I'm getting with this case is it was a lot of drama, abuse that's going on in the household. Okay, and we also looking at addictions, and what goes on in people's household goes on. All right, but things do happen, and we are under the influence of substance abuse. Ish pops off in the household, and people get to covering things up. Okay, so anyway, this is my read on baby coding. um I was only allowed to put the information out the spirit was allowing me to put out, and those things that did not come out, um, it didn't come out for a reason. Okay, at the end of the day, the spirit just wanted many of us all to know that there was drama and abuse that was going on in the household, and this child was in the crossfire of it. Okay, and we did see female child, so there's definitely a child in the household that knows something or has seen something. All right, that's definitely in the know. And yeah, dad knows more than what he's saying. Okay, and the way it's looking, also the fact that mom was not in the household, mom and dad were not together anymore. It's still something was going on with that relationship. Also, allegedly, dad has had some issues with this child's mother. So I'm going to just leave that there. Um, Let's keep baby Cody in prayer, family. I thank you all once again for your love and supporting my channel. I appreciate you very much. And let's just keep this child in prayer, okay? And according to the spirit, this child will be found no matter what. But he's definitely yeah, close by in the area, okay? And yes, the neighbors, according to the spirits, they question the neighbors. Whatever the neighbors are saying, they know what they know, okay? So for those who live in that area, listen to the neighbors, because they're doing a lot of talking in that area. The spirits, they question the neighbors. If the neighbors doing a lot of talking in that area, Yeah, whatever they're talking about, they're in the know. They know what they know. Let me just say that. All right. So anyway, um, that's my reading on 4-year old Codie Bigsby. So until next time, bye for now.